have a conjunction with the Office of the Distinguished Senator representing Delta Central Senatorial District, with the Urhobo Progressive Union America, and the Alpha Educational Plan. This is a one-day STEM and AI workshop sensitization on decentralization of STEM and artificial intelligence in Urhobo land. We kickstarted this sometime last year by visiting 3 local government areas, which were Urhobo, we used the Urhobo Primary School, and then we moved to Quarry Grammar School, and we concluded in Government College, Ugeli, or Ugeli North. We also had what we call a town hall meeting, where we had a frank discussion about artificial intelligence to people, teachers, entrepreneurs, market women. Today, we are doing for Uwe local government, and we have decided to use the college model school. Some of this concept I will be introducing will be rare or not very common with you. I will be briefly talking about STEM. By STEM, I mean science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And by artificial intelligence, I mean the machines are becoming intelligent and able to do tasks that were previously unthinkable. Before now, we were all told that computers were garbage in, garbage out. That it is what you feed the robot that the robot eventually gives back to you. But today we now have smart robots that can actually process information. So it's no longer you feed it garbage and it brings in garbage out. You feed it garbage and it brings out something that is absolutely wonderful. For instance, you could feed the computer that mixing 4 colors will give you a 5th color. And the robot itself will come up to tell you that by fixing 3 colors or 2 colors, you can actually get that color that you are looking for. Now comes to why do we have to hold this sensitization workshop with you, the teachers, vice principals, and principals of this wonderful school? Because the gospel I bring to you people, it's quite strange and has a lot of controversy around it. It is believed that we want you guys to help us to drive this change. A lot has been happening in the scientific world. The 5th Industrial Revolution is here, and it's all about humans and machines working together. Except Africans begin to innovate and invest in artificial intelligence, we may be forced to seek for recolonization. So what is this AI? AI simply means machines are becoming intelligent. Machines are able to multitask and do tasks which were unthinkable. AI simply means that the robot is getting some level of intelligence and is capable of doing things that will save man from a lot of stress. For instance, climbing tall trees, many people broke their waist and our grandparents died. Or during the coal mining, many died inside caves. Or constructing roads, they fell in there and they broke their waist and died. With robots doing this work, humans' life will be saved. There are some chemicals. When I was working with Shell, they said there are workers who worked with those chemicals and they were unable to impregnate women all their life. They became infertile. If the robots were to use those chemicals, we would not pay for such damages. What then is the benefit of this great AI? Before I begin the benefits of this great artificial intelligence, I will want to tell you guys that AI is a double-edged sword. In it lies so much good and yet so much evil. It has the ability to bridge the gap between the have and the have not. It has the ability to end global hunger. It has the ability to give housing to everyone. It has the ability to give the available in Harvard to the poor people in Urhobo College. Today we will be having what is called a decentralization class in action. We will be having what is called a breakout section. In this breakout session, we are going to be showing different aspects of STEM education. Children will be privileged for once to wear what is called an Oculus Quest 2. With the Oculus Quest 2, you can be able to learn about the Amazon rainforest without physically visiting it. You can actually tour the International Space Station without physically visiting it. You can be able to climb the Berlin Wall without physically visiting it. That is why I told you that artificial intelligence has the ability to give the same quality education available to the people in Harvard to the poor people here. It has the ability to end medical tourism, where our people travel all the way to India and spend a lot of money. The world is changing. During the COVID-19, there was a program that was done in the World Economic Forum. They said the Great Reset, that the world is resetting and it's never going to come back to normal again. Women, our great women, I present to you something I call a monster. So powerful, so good, yet so evil. Depends on the users. AI is more important than fire and electricity put together. Do not quote me. It's the words of the Google CEO. You see, it's more important, just as electricity is so relevant and fire changed some past revolution. AI is doing far more better, put together. And we say we are in the baby steps of AI. We're in the morning times of AI. That in future the capability of AI will far shock us. You must have seen a lot of our husbands and relatives have lost their jobs. And some of them think that, well, it's corruption. But I tell you the truth. Corruption is not only responsible. Let us look at the aspect of security. Lots of people lost their job to Shell Police when CCTV camera came. Because they were employing hundreds of police officers. Yet, Shell properties were still being stolen. When they brought CCTV, there was reason to sack almost 90. And then with the CCTV camera, you know what is passing what, at what time, who took this and this. That is the kind of change that is coming in. So young children, these children, will not need to study certain courses again. Jack Ma said something long ago. He said the educational system is jinxed. It has been like this for the past 200 years. Everything being taught today in school can actually be done by the robots. And what then do you do? Collaboration with the robots. You're going to be introduced to concepts like the UBI. Changing works will become very easy. So in the nearby future, maybe if you have a husband who is a surveyor, you tell him that the robot will be able to do the work of a surveyor. In the next couple of years, prepare to learn new discipline. A lot of jobs will be displaced. New jobs will be created also. People working with AI will take your jobs. So for instance, if you are a surveyor, your son will tell you that, Mommy, that job of a surveyor is gone. With my phone, there's this app on my phone. I can use it to survey the whole land, and nobody is going to be giving you money today. If you are a dentist, they say, Mommy, nobody will come to the dentist's office clinic again. You can actually snap your teeth and do a video call with a particular app, and they will diagnose you and give you drugs. Because Africans fail to prepare for this kind of change is the reason why we fail. There are protests in Kenya. Protests wants to come to Nigeria. Different parts of Africa, the government has no solution to this problem because youths are unemployed. The cost of living is rising. Very soon, because processes are being automated abroad, products become cheaper. Robots do not need to urinate, use the restroom, get tired, ask for leave. So you can see an automated product is cheaper than the product that is well produced here. Let me give a good example. There are lots of fruit wasting in Nigeria. If you go to the south, you see a lot of fruit. They're just wasting away. Now you think, why will an importer prefer to import juice from America or from China or from Ukraine down to Nigeria rather than having the machines look at the free fruit that is wasting and produce it here? Here comes the answer. If you have to build an industry that will at maybe 500 or 700 naira. If he breaks through the porous border to Nigeria, he will spend maybe 700 again. And he can still sell at 2,200 or 2,700, and it's just fine, making good profit. So that kills the local industry. Now, if robots were to work on a large farm in China, or like this one of Afu Gari we used to eat, very soon people will start importing it, because processes can be automated in certain countries that will make the Gari to be cheaper over there than here. So we must learn to work with the robots. We must prepare to work for all this. And do not bring the news that will make you so happy. I hear people tell me, we don't have jobs. Jobs have been lost. And yet you are still coming to tell us the robots are coming to take over our jobs. What then do we do? Ladies and gentlemen, not to warn you is even more clear. Not to know your... In science we believe that an understanding of a problem is the solution halfway. Today you are being told that most of these things are not solvable. These problems are not solvable within the reach. Processes will continue to be automated, and a smart businessman knows that it is cheaper to import than to produce. While the world has been preparing and experimenting on different concepts, Africans are just angry and sad and don't know where to vent their anger. Venting their anger on the government is not the solution, but a proper understanding of the problem. What is it that makes it easier for us to buy, to import juice when there are mango trees wasting all around us? Why is it so easy for us? Why don't we rather produce here? There are lots of things that are associated with production. There are lots of problems associated with humans once you are producing. Problems like for those who are coming late, we are here to spread a gospel of artificial intelligence, a gospel that the robots are becoming intelligent, a gospel that this AI is such a wonderful tool that it has the ability to bridge the gap between the have and the have-nots. It has the ability to end global hunger. It has the ability to put an end to sicknesses and diseases. We said that this AI is in its baby steps now, and that in future we don't know how the kind of change it will happen. That AI is basically responsible for most of our husbands. For those who are coming late, we are here to spread a gospel of artificial intelligence, a gospel that the robots are becoming intelligent, a gospel that this AI is such a wonderful tool that it has the ability to bridge the gap between the have and the have-nots. It has the ability to end global hunger. It has the ability to put an end to sicknesses and diseases. We said that this AI is in its baby steps now, and that in future we don't know how the kind of change it will happen. That AI is basically responsible for most of our husbands. We said that those people using AI will actually take jobs from those who are not using artificial intelligence. And that it is good you know what AI will do to your profession in the next couple of years. And that reskilling becomes something that you should begin to think about. That when you go home today, you should be able to look at your family and tell them, today we heard about this wonderful AI during this one-day STEM and AI workshop and sensitization. By decentralization of artificial intelligence, I mean bringing it down to the grassroots. I told my foreign friends that I want to spread this gospel of AI around the world. Come next week on the 20th, I'll be talking about artificial intelligence in space. It's an international webinar that's been organized by the Global STEM Initiative, Poland. I'll be a distinguished speaker there where we'll be talking about AI in space. These are areas that sound strange when we talk to people like you, but this is where the money is. I told you guys that I'm the Techno Innovation Lead for a firm. I was here some time ago and I talked briefly about it. And it would interest you to know that when girls join teams and compete, they could actually win $200,000 and have them and their parents being taken to the US. Now, the world is changing, like I said, the global reset. You should be prepared for some new displacement. This technology we introduce to you may be difficult for you to learn because of your age, but your children will be able to learn it and earn huge money. So a situation whereby the money is not coming from the child, know that power is gradually leaving the youth to the hands of your daughter or your son. So you must be prepared. Welcome, sir. Please, please. We said that those people using AI will actually take jobs from those who are not using artificial intelligence. And that it is good you know what AI will do to your profession in the next couple of years. And that reskilling becomes something that you should begin to think about. That when you go home today, you should be able to look at your family and tell them, today we heard about this wonderful AI during this one-day STEM and AI workshop and sensitization. By decentralization of artificial intelligence, I mean bringing it down to the grassroots. I told my foreign friends that I want to spread this gospel of AI around the world. Come next week on the 20th, I'll be talking about artificial intelligence in space. It's an international webinar that's been organized by the Global STEM Initiative, Poland. I'll be a distinguished speaker there where we'll be talking about AI in space. These are areas that sound strange when we talk to people like you, but this is where the money is. I told you guys that I'm the Techno Innovation Lead for a firm. I was here some time ago and I talked briefly about it. And it would interest you to know that when girls join teams and compete, they could actually win $200,000 and have them and their parents being taken to the US. Now, the world is changing, like I said, the global reset. You should be prepared for some new displacement. This technology we introduce to you may be difficult for you to learn because of your age, but your children will be able to learn it and earn huge money. So a situation whereby the money is not coming from the child, know that power is gradually leaving the youth to the hands of your daughter or your son. So you must be prepared. Welcome, sir. Please. He said, when this robot takes this job, what then do we do? It's a difficult question. My hero proposed what is called a UBI. Can we say that? UBI. Universal Basic Income. Universal Basic Income. It's already been tested in some states in the US. It's a situation where we share maybe $1,000 to everyone. I said, because your job as a teacher has been taken, here is $1,000 in America. That the concept of UBI is very un-African. How many of your husbands will be ready to have the same pay with you? Can we be honest to say that? My husband wants to have the same salary with me. Huh? How? Do you think your husband would be willing to be paid the same amount of money with you? Would you still respect your husband? Of course. I wish I should ask Alika, with all due respect to you, Uncle Alika, would you be willing to have the same pay with your wife?
As long as it is okay.
That is a little bit controversial. Would you be willing to have the same pay with this doctor? It is believed that if women have the same pay with their husbands, many marriages will break. It will not. Many women will not. I agree, but the argument is this. Most women marry people, maybe not because they really love them, but well, they are rich enough to take care of them. So when everybody is equal now, my own view from my interaction, I'm learning from you guys. A situation whereby your husband has the same money with you, you know both of you are on the same level. Do you really think honestly, the marriages we see. But when I say things like this, some people want to cut off my head. But telling you the truth is the best way out. Let me give you an example of UBI that has been implemented that people don't know. This Empower program. Many people were above 30 years, 35 years, but they got it. There was BVN, they could have known, but they allowed them. Sometimes you see government throw some programs out, free money, you understand? Even when the rules, you bend it a little, they just ignore you. The reason is that if we have 10 people on the street, if 2 or 3 people get such, the other 8 or 7 will be patient and say, one day my own will come. So I am bringing these truths to your hearing now. Do not hate me for telling you the truth. When I say the robots are coming, they are here. Take for instance, how much does it cost us to build houses? We spend millions and days, months, weeks, years to build a house. There is a small machine we're going to be displaying later now that's going to be talking about 3D printing. This machine, the bigger one, can print a house in hours. Yes. So now when Henry Ford first brought, I will tell you what that thing can do. It can actually print food for you to eat. And in future, you see, it's strange. It's difficult to comprehend. But sometimes, when I was a child, I was talking, my chemistry teacher was telling me about drugs. He told us that people who have goiter should eat frog. That told that there is a lot of iodine inside. That goiter is a sign of lack of iodine. And I said frog, the man looked at me and smiled. I said, if you know what they use in making medicine, you won't drink it. That's what he told me long ago. See, if you know. You see, I've seen most of you say, I don't take drugs, I don't take cocaine, I don't drink alcohol. I say, if you know what they use in making medicine, you won't drink it. So when you travel all the way from Nigeria to Canada, you don't know what was given to you. Allow these young children, do not hold them. That is why this info is holding. Allow them, do not guard the knowledge. Allow them to explore. If a child says, I'm interested in knowing what happens in the moon, allow the child. Don't go and say, this is against it. That's why we are having this TikTok. You understand? Let's allow these children to explore and try new things. That is where the money is. The old ways of making money is gone. I will tell you, I will want to be closing with a short story from my book. He wanted to see if there was life in Mars. So he decided to go to Russia to ask for an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile. It's only big countries that have it. Do you know that was the journey of him becoming the world's richest man? On his way back, they told him $5 billion. He said it's too expensive. Then he started asking himself, what is the actual cost of an ICBM? And he discovered that it was a fraction of the price they are giving to him. That was how he started to say. Today, now builds better rocket than any human. So, why are we driving this change? Do not guard these children from learning. Do not feed them old rhetorics that have been passed on from generation to generation to generation. Let us allow these children to think outside the box. Let us allow them to come out with things that are creative and then come out and begin to explore and make money. If a child is interested in telemedicine, let the child go for what he wants. Now I'll be closing with the dangers of this AI. This AI is so good. It's so good. My hero said an untamed AI is more dangerous than a nuclear bomb. That America shouldn't be scared of Kim Jong-un, but rather should be scared of an untamed AI. What's an untamed AI? It is fear that the AI, we have 3 types of AI. The narrow AI which we are having now, we're going to be having one called the AGI very soon, which is like ChatGPT-4. That's the AI that has the intelligence of that of a human. And then we're scared of the ASI, which is the artificial super intelligence. This one has an intelligence that is far bigger than us. In those days, when you lock the door, the robot wouldn't know how to open the door and go out. Now, if you lock a robot against the door, he knows that the door can be opened, he unscrews it, and it goes out. So that AI may realize that the only person stopping him is humans, and then he may think of destroying humans. I'm not here to scare you people, but I'm here to present it the way it is. An understanding of this concept of this AI, that it is such a wonderful tool, so useful, and can be very bad. AI, if I have to send a friend request to somebody in Canada or California that is very rich, the AI bot will stop me. That's a bias against my race. But it is easy for that person in Canada to send me a message. If I send a friend request to somebody in Ghana, the AI will not be biased. It will accept it. To India, it will accept it. Maybe China will accept it. So these are things that made me to study to become an AI ethical ambassador. So that we will set up rules that will be favorable to the black man, to everyone, so that we will not be subject to AI. But in the world where there is so much competition, God will want to outwit Microsoft. Microsoft wants to outwit Tesla. China wants to outwit Russia. Russia wants to outwit Japan. Japan wants to outwit US. How do we create a consensus? How do we have a working formula? If you allow me to talk about this wonderful AI, I will keep talking and talking and talking. Because nothing excites me about promoting this monstrous AI I'm presenting to you. But ladies and gentlemen, I still have to visit the school, the students, and talk to them. At this point, I would want to take questions for 5 minutes before I proceed to the other side. Thank you. Questions? Feel free. Let's talk the AI. We're here to do justice.
I know I met you actually,
Okay?
but you said something that struck my mind.
Yeah.
That if you send a letter to Canada,
If I send a friend request to a Canadian man or woman, the AI may drop me down, may flag my account.
because
But it's free for him to send to me. But if I send to someone in Ghana, a poor country like mine, it's okay.
That's a racist. What do we mean by that?
We call it AI bias. So the AI has a more tendency in Canada to see you black American as a probable thief, or someone that kidnaps or does something bad, that he will see a British man. So that's the kind of AI bias we were struggling with.
you said monstrous.
I use the word monstrous. AI is like a monster. It comes in and scatters everything.
Yeah, I like the word.
Can I ask a question?
Go on.
If the AI is to deem the black man as a thief for any action it takes on that system, maybe trying to send a message to someone or trying to do something, do you understand? That's called racial profiling. You understand? It means the black man is still a thief.
Yes, yes, that's the bias.
You use a more economic word for it.
It's somehow you will see a Palestinian man in Canada more or less like a terrorist than he will see somebody from maybe China as a terrorist.
Why?
It's the bias, it's the informations have been coded into it, and these are probable, you understand? So that's the problem. Yes, they are probable.
Now, in other words, now that they know that people are feeling or to their own mind that they know that Nigerians are known for evil, or Africans are known for evil, for kidnapping, stealing, and otherwise. Then we don't need it now because it will destroy all of us. Yes, now. Yeah, we not destroy all of
I
us.
don't understand what you do. Okay.
Okay, how can we manage it now?
Okay, thank you very much. If we look at it from that aspect, that is why we are bringing this message to you. Most of these programs are written by white men.
Yes.
And so, from time, there has been, the white man will come here, do his
Program
business,
is
even
values.
oppress us and go, nothing happens. But you can't do that over there. So, some of these things are included in their programming. So they see us as scam. So that is why we brought this message to you. And like my good friend said here, that we should not restrict these children from learning. We want to bring some of these programs so that our children can write their own programs too. Our children can develop their own applications too.
Okay.
So that while the white children they're writing their program, we have our own children writing our own program. So we are not just here to talk about it. Yes. We are not here to just talk about about it. We are here to tell you how our children can benefit and build some of these programs for themselves. Yes.
One house, please.
This is a very controversial topic. It's painful. Some places I go to, I'm almost stoned. I remember, I will give a short story. I went to Lagos, it was a post-COVID event, and everyone was talking differently, and I rose up to talk about the robots are coming, they will take over jobs, they will do this, they will do this. And the MC almost called me a fool. He said I was talking off point. I was very shy, and I went to a corner to hide. Later, there were lots of white people that came, and fortunately, there was one from UK. We started talking, so then it was a COVID time, we covered it. So he turned and looked at me and said they don't know what they're saying. That all those industries that they are boasting about, that they involved in showcase, or they were showcasing us industries in Nigeria, he said, are they working? He said, don't mind them. He said, the thing that you are saying that is working. I remember I went to the board the next, because they were not talking about the next event that will happen next time. I said, AI and future jobs, and everyone fell in love. It is difficult to comprehend my message. I understand. It is painful. People are losing their job, and you come and tell them that the robot will do more. It is you that has been told that rain is coming, that when to buy umbrella, that will be better off than the man who thinks that he can stop it. You can't really stop this change. These things I'm saying are things that will happen irrespective of whether you adopt it or not. It just happens that you are going to the hospital. You are going to the hospital to do your medication, and your son will say, for what? I think I have malaria. Then you want to go to hospital to pay what? To do tests. Download this app. Mommy, talk to this app. And you just talk to the app and it gives you medication. And it works. They say, so I've saved my $50. I was just wasting all this my money. So this is what will happen irrespective of whether you accept this gospel or not. So rather than, when we were studying thermodynamics, when the pressurized physics, we begin to frown our face. I said, no, you don't learn like that. Accept this reality. These people are, yes, the way out of it is for that your young child, for you to still be prepared. If they're exposed to this technology, they participate in various challenges and they win in dollars. Have an economy that is outside the economy of Nigeria. You are a teacher, you can be earning dollars abroad. Me and my friend, we have a way of doing our things. We don't tie our economy. We hardly listen to Nigerians. Our economy is not in Nigeria. So when people are screaming and shouting, your economy is being propelled by AI and you are making dollars. That is the best way out, rather than we know the grief. It's not what you have power over. These apps are just taking over jobs, things are just happening. You just find out that you that is producing Maggi, somebody is bringing a cheaper Maggi from the border, and you cannot cope with it. So what you have to do is to merge and work with the robot. That is how it is. My gospel is for you, just like Henry Ford introduced cars. When he first introduced cars, cars was killing people. The brakes were bad, the roads were bad. Many drivers were dying. The drivers then said it was a killing field or a killing machine. But it is the few horse drivers that dared to learn how to drive cars that became the new millionaire. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a monster. How you work with this monster will determine how successful you are. If you take this my gospel seriously, go home and learn about it and say, how can I use AI to better my life? How can I use AI to do this? How do I ask meta questions? Instead of somebody help me write this proposal, you ask the robot, it does it for you better, free. So nobody, instead of you to go to social place, you ask the weather for the robot for the weather, and you begin to, so you will find out that you are happy and richer. But if you take it, and what is this man saying? And we don't have job, he's coming to tell us the future will be taken. It will be taken irrespective of whether I say it or not. So please let us accept the message. One more question before we move. Are we ready over there? I want to take one or two questions so I can answer. So during the breakout section, we will be having what is called STEM proper. We have talked the talk. We want to walk the talk. You understand? So the children will be seeing what walking the talk is all about. So and all that. Your children can easily just sell the robot. No, tell the robot, this is the size of what I want. Print it for you. Print it and it puts it in. You don't have to go for it. Tesla cars are coming. You will see. That's why I say we go to STEM proper. You will see robots. You will see robots. You will see the 3D printer printing something. If we have like the see them wear oculus, you see them doing some machines that will solve some problems. So we're going to be doing SEM proper. So some little articles will now be produced. Over time, you can then produce, you can then 3D print something like a tissue or an organ or a heart and all that. These things are not impossible. They are strange to you now, but
I know about it. I know people who use it. Ask the question. And it gives you.
it's in your phone. Meta, check it, check
They
it.
downloaded it, like my children, they downloaded, they are using it. But I don't know about this robot we are talking about that. Maybe your windows are bad.
If there's light, we're going to 3D print something for you. You're going to see things like this handle of this stuff can be 3D printed. If bigger machines can 3D print a house under 2 days, an estate under 2 days, you don't have to build a house for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. No. You can learn 3D print part of many your hand is future. A better house that will last longer than all this. It's not in house. Yes. Yes. Must give you concrete and do your patient is right. You see a small printing in our here she goes again. We won't eat it. When she goes to ShopRite, she doesn't know what she's buying. I told you many years ago that my teacher told me that if they tell me what they use in making drugs, some little articles, there are other bigger ones that can print a house and maybe a car and other parts. But more importantly, we're going to be able to print things that are lost. Maybe 3D print your ear if you lost one, or finger, or kidney, or a heart. I remember as a child, my godmother told me she will have nothing to do with fertilizer food. That is chemical food, many years ago. So say, well, are we all eating fertilizer food? How many side effects? Do you know how many farmers refuse to take fertilizer? That they will not have any. This is the kind of mindset I want to get. Better to die farmers than to eat. You are not using fertilizer. So these things don't really come to you straight. You don't go and discover that, oh, do you think what I post and did? You have no right to come to my field and tell me whether that food is healthy or not. Let the experts say it. We have an agency to regulate it, to show if it's good or not good. So it's not for you to think, because you think that thing will cause cancer, then it causes cancer. It doesn't work like that in science. Your feelings is not important. What is important is our experiment.
I'm going to worship God because it's like you are taking the best.
And this is the problem we are having in Africa. When you start talking like this, the next thing the African man goes is to blackmail you with God. God, oh God, oh. But when that person is sick, when he goes to hospital, we go and meet that person that does not believe in God to treat him. Oh. You see the irony? Madam, please, the message is that we want you all to embrace this step so that you can allow these children.
So very soon, they will see
There's side effects.
We want to go to breakout sessions.
No, I said Rob, very soon, Robert will be going to
Of course, robots are ready to show. But like in the taking the question you are setting, many people that were sent for chemotherapy for the treatment of cancer by human doctors do not actually have cancer. So they were wrongly diagnosed. And do you know what AI is doing? With 97% accuracy in 2020. Imagine what it will do in 2020. So you can see that the whole of medicine, 70% of medicine is gone. AI has taken over. So when you begin to
okay. So today kind of permanent
no, they have anything. What is the number without our family program? When you start working like this, what is vision should be able to like any detection of cancer is the best way out. Look at the ASI, which is the artificial intelligence. Please, we have to.
When God was created, God gave us at the time human being that God wants more technology. And at the time the technology is becoming too much. Because this same technology is fighting humans. Because we have enough of sicknesses and it's all related to this
artificial intelligence, as well as STEM education, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now, this is the future, and the future is even here today. And you guys, Urhobo children, Urhobo sons and daughters, you are today pioneers of the future. That is also correct. So I encourage you to participate very well in this workshop. We will continue to keep it going and continue to encourage all of you. Again, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank the principal. I want to thank the senator representing Delta Central for working with TPU America to bring this training to you people. So stay blessed, and I will let our people, your senior brothers, that's it. Stay blessed. Other than feel of your language, and the angels we have together. He said.
Please put your hands together for the chairman. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Give it away. Give it away. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Right about now, we're going to pick up at least before it's 9 o'clock in the evening.
1, 2, go.
so that they do. Oh my God. You don't know how to clap, eh? Put your hands together. Watch your screen. Urhobo! Urhobo Mena! And as you can see, these dancers, they are all from Urhobo College here. Is she the one? I said no, only yes. If she's not the one, meaning listen.
Students, my name is Kelvin Alpha. I'm the founder and director, chief promoter of artificial intelligence, and the regional manager Africa Global Studies. Today, I'll be doing the presentation on the robots are coming. Have you all heard about robots? We'll be taking through you a lot about that happening in the tech space. The robots are coming. Next slide. So quickly, we're going to talk about STEM education, IoT, AI, and embedded systems. By STEM education, I mean science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. By AI, I mean artificial intelligence. By IoT, we mean the Internet of Things, and then embedded systems. So I start with the introduction. The Internet of Things refers to the vast network of interconnected devices and objects that communicate over the Internet. What does this mean? It means that everything in your house can be connected to the Internet. You can be in London and switch off your phone. You can give a command to your phone, to your car, and your car will move on its own without human driver. Next pass. Artificial intelligence refers to the development of computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. We have been told that no method, this intelligence has supersedes that of human beings. Next slide. The robots are coming, synergy between IoT and embedded systems. So there's going to be a unity about it. Next slide. So, young girls and boys, I'm here to tell you about it. The big industrial revolution is all about humans and machines working together. Artificial intelligence has so much ability to change your life for good. If you learn about STEM education and AI, your life is made better. AI has the ability to preserve the harm and the assault. It has the ability to give you the same quality education in Harvard to the poor people here in rural Nigeria. It has the ability to give you the same quality healthcare that some of the parents, uncles, and relatives travel to China, to India for in here. It has the ability to make work easier. Who can define the machine for me here? Who? What is the machine? Now I can't hear you. Yes, the machine is anything that makes work easy. It's not that you have to AI will make the job even more easier. It will make life more easier. So things like road construction that take place to happen, the AI will make it happen earlier. Do I have any questions before we go for the breakout session? Questions from the audience? AI is such a wonderful tool, yet it's also dangerous. It has a lot of benefits and it can also destroy us. My hero Elon Musk said America shouldn't be scared of North Korea, but should be scared of an untamed AI. An untamed AI is more dangerous than a nuclear bomb. An untamed AI, a biased AI, is very dangerous. If you want to send a friend request to somebody in Canada or California, you are most likely to, your account may be locked down, may be brought down, may be flagged. Why? Because they will say that you are a potential scammer. But it is easy for somebody from America to send you a friend request. When they are sending a fellow Ghanaian or a fellow somebody from Libya, they will not flag their account because from poor countries like that. So it's a kind of bias we're trying to work on. Hence I became an AI ethical ambassador so that we can solve problems like this. The reason for this sensitization and decentralization to help you to focus on STEM education and be more useful to yourself. Please stay behind, we have lunch for you. Question. Rick, are you ready? It's called the breakout session. During the breakout session, you will be introduced to a particular aspect of technology. Some of you will use the Oculus Quest. Some of you will see what 3D printing is all about. And some of you will learn about robotics. And some will learn about AI. So we're going to 3D printing the breakout session. Thank you. All the testers want to do that are testers. Testers should just D is for garbage again, I is O is for out, D go. It means garbage in, garbage out. Now, an example of that is this. I believe all of us are Christian. Is there any Muslim here? Any Muslim? Good. If you go to church and when they are joining a couple, husband and wife, they will tell you that if a husband and wife join together, they become one. Is it not 1 plus 1, 1, not 1 plus 1, 2 again, alright? Now, if you put 1 plus 1 in any computer, it will give you 2. But if you get to church and you are doing wedding, if you put 1 plus 1, it's supposed to give you 1. But it's giving you 2. Alright? So, a computer that is intelligent, when you come to class, you press 1 plus 1, it will give you 2. But when you get to church and you are in mindset and you press 1 plus 1, it will give you 1. That's an intelligent computer. It's now thinking as if it's a human. That is what we call artificial intelligence. The same computer that is giving 1 plus 1, 2 in school. Because you know in the context we are in a school. And in mathematics 1 plus 1 is 2. The same computer gets to the church and you tell the computer, I'm in a church, what is 1 plus 1? You say, well, are you in a marriage? You say yes. You say 1 plus 1 is 1. Why? Because it has an intelligence that like a human. Okay? So we want to build such applications that are intelligent. And I'll give you some examples. Now the last time we were in 3 local governments, Bugale North, Bugale South, and Uju, and we built some app. Your time is gone, we can't do any of that now. So we can't build any app. And the first app we built was Plant Analyzer. We built the app and we use our cameras
We can snap any plant, we tell the plant name, its origin, the possible sicknesses it can cure, if it does cure any sickness, and things like that. And we built the app in class, we went and plucked like 3 leaves and we tested it and it works. Alright? That's an artificial intelligence app, but we can't do any of that here. But what I want to do is that I want to introduce you to a club where we can build such app. So what I'll do, in a class like this, we'll build one. I will now give you as an assignment that, okay, I want you to build an app that will do this. Having seen me or all of us together build an app together in class, it will not be a challenge to you to build your own app. Alright? So I want to put you into a club, a group, a hub in your school. We will not do any activity outside. It's going to be in your school. Alright? So you have time to put your heads together to say, how do we solve this? How do we solve this? You have time to put your heads together and say, okay, what if you build an app that helps people to solve this problem? For example, when we're or robots, they are taking away people's jobs. And this is my friend here. We're talking the other time and he knows the benefit of what AI can do to his industry. How AI can help him take better pictures. What I'm telling you that AI can even help you to edit those pictures. So we can say, okay, let's build an app that instead of somebody want to do birthday, you know birthday pictures, how do we call that thing? Photo shoot, good. Instead of somebody to go to a studio to do photo shoot, let's build an app that somebody can download that app, sit at home and snap the picture, and it will edit the picture for the person. We do makeup for the person, we do everything. So you don't need to leave your house, you don't need to go to a studio. Okay, let's build such app like that. So build such app, download it to your phone, and you snap the picture, and you say edit. You give like 5 edits. You say I like this one, edit this one. Now edit, say edit it more until you get what you want, and you download it to your phone, and you put your birthday bash picture online from the comfort of your house. Okay? So it is just a limit of what you can think. Whatever you can think. Okay, what if I do this? Can it help people? What if I do this? Can it help people? What if I put an app that will help you to navigate? I think Google already have that. You want to go from here to Lagos and you don't want anybody to direct you. Just download Google Map and tell you, okay, the next turn, take left. Next turn, to get you to the place, not just to Lagos, but to the very address that they gave you. Those are artificial intelligence apps. So what I'm doing is that I want to give you an opportunity to be able to build such apps. Okay? Any question? Okay, I expect somebody to ask what and what it will take. Okay, ask. We're talking about that in details when we are doing our in-house class. But basically what you need 3 basic technology. 1 is HTML, 2 is CSS, and the 3rd is JavaScript. You need those 3. Basically, you can expand your knowledge later, but basically you need those 3. Those 3, what those 3 will do to give you HTML, will give you the skeleton of any website. When you go to a website where you type your name, your email, and click send, those are the framework that these 3 will give to you. Alright? HTML, CSS, the website is fine, this website is fine, this website is not fine, that's CSS. This website is either fine or not fine. So that's the design of what you see. Right? Why JavaScript is what send your message. You send your password and click send, and it is rolling. That thing that is rolling and it gives you something. Before it gives you something, when you click that send, JavaScript take that information and send to somewhere and process. If your password is correct, the page will open. If it's not correct, JavaScript is what helps to send that message between what we call the back end and the front end. The thing you see, that beautiful website, is called the front end. The back end is where they store your data. If you put the wrong password, you tell you to put the correct password. That's the back end that you don't see. Right? So JavaScript will help to relate to your front end and your back end. So what we will do is this. We will not be able to go in detail as we advance, we go in detail. But what we will do in JavaScript is that I will use a concept called API. what API does is that somebody has created the website. So the API will help you to send information to that website and bring information. For example, what we call ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI. So while you can go to ChatGPT and type whatever and it gives you a response, you can also have their API as a window to create your own app. So that question that you type, somebody can come and type it inside your own app, and you click send, and you go to that same website that supply that information to ChatGPT will give you the answer. So it's your own app that's giving the person the answer, but your back end you're using OpenAI. The same thing that ChatGPT will use it. And if you want to use the other example I gave where you edit pictures and all that, we have an API for a platform called what's that one called? If I can, somebody say I want to sew a native, I don't have a design. You say okay, you want long hand, short hand, just describe it, type it inside, and give you 10 designs and give to the person. Which one do you like? It can be an app.
Please let me know the number.
Did you hear when I said that? The what?
I told you that virtual reality is a kind of technology that has the ability to give you a stimulated environment. That stimulated environment, the answer is a environment that looks as if it's real, but not actually real. You understand? When you wear it, it will look as if it's tricking your senses that you are in another world. It will transport you out of this world and put you in another world. Virtually, not real. You understand me? So that question is not for that. Let's go to a guy now. Okay. If you are given an opportunity to build something in a virtual reality, what will you do?
Take attendance.
If you are given an opportunity to build
your full name, your okay?
Okay.
Your full name, your other
Okay, like an environment where people can actually feel the dragon coming back to life. What would you do to enhance more exploration in visual reality? I think so, sir. They didn't really pay attention when I started this. There's a lot of that inside visual reality already. Yes, a lot of people is doing that already. There's a particular club, there's a place in VR chat I explored. It's called a must be club. It's actually a club. That club, now you see a lot of people from different locations. They are there doing something else. It's like a market. Everybody has their what brought them in there. You understand? You can actually come that you're exploring, that you want to learn. At this stage, what you should be thinking about is, what would I do? What would I build inside this video? How would I be able to build something that other people will visit in order for me to make streams and make money? That's what I want to hear. What? A wrestling ground. Okay, that's nice. We actually have a lot of wrestling grounds inside visual reality. A restaurant, where people come and they talk. That's what happened. We have another place. You rarely see a restaurant inside the VR. Here you actually okay. All right. Okay, we'll actually give we'll ask random question apart from visual. Yes.
So, you see,
I remember.
the people that is here today, let me just react, like, wait, let me just,
Okay, I love this one. I can use my book now.
of their contacts are not from Nigeria. 60% of their contacts are white people. In my Facebook, about 70 to 80% are white. Why? So, you see that it's not everybody that needs to do their own. To have friends abroad. Now, you see these friends as someone close to you, not as someone you want to scam. Why? Because people are sharing knowledge. Yes, sir. Like this person, I want to do something. Say, oh, how far? Let me know how far. You don't say how far. Yes, sir. I just, like, the person says, okay, that was, I want to do something. If you have any idea on how to do it, then I share ideas. Yes, you understand now? That's that box. So these are these systems. If I'm not saying that for the not that can show you smart and what I just want to browse about internet of things, browse about smart house, or if you want to sell out my project, search for my name on Google or Facebook or Instagram. Okay? The laptop Subaru. If the laptop is D-O-N-A-P. And the Subaru is S-U-B-A-I-R. No, everybody has access to phone now. Yeah, that's the laptop. Then the Subaru is S-U-B-A-I-R. S-U-B-A-I-R. Why I cannot teach you more? What you are doing here is actually sensitization. Yes, sir. So, wait, but I'm not actually teaching you how to do this. Because if you want to teach you how to do this, first of all, let's teach you how to even, you learn electronics, circuit design, learn programming, things like that. So before you, most of you, even the problem like that, most of you don't even know how to even use laptop. You get that? So we'll now start from that route. So you see how long it takes before you can do something simple. You get that? But if that teaching you just for fun or to have idea of it, you can learn within 2 months. You understand? If you learn within 2 months, listen, if you learn within 2 months, you'll be able to, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Be able to understand how it works, but not able to do it. You get it now? You will not be a novice, but you have to understand it. So if people are talking outside, you'll be able to, okay, just like some of you don't know something, but you can say everything about it. Some of you have not watched some movies, but just from here, hey, I see.
check your body and know how to go about, and it's just to buy. Thank you.
So instead of going for lab test, so there should app probably you can perform and then the AI through probably prescribe drug.
Yes, sir.
But there's something you said, let me just correct your impression, that the AI also helps in terms of solving questions for you when you are in the exam hall. That, let me disagree your mind from that. Meaning, if you do that, so there's no way you can
Okay, I'm going to connect this to my hotspot. I've connected the laptop already. For it to be able to cast, and you can see it on the screen, you first of all connect it to the same network. Okay. I'm now in my boundary. I'm now inside the virtual world. No longer in the environment. Okay, I'm trying to cast. Now, if you want to cast to the screen, you go to the camera. And in the camera options, you will see a cast. You press OK. I'll first of all connect it to the internet.
Cannot come inside. Not be mad to, that is more. Mad to, not be fake mad.
Both the headset and the laptop is in the same network, so you should be able to cast right now. Just give me a minute and okay, this is how I actually look in this environment. You see everything I do with the avatar does. You can see it. But it's not actually moving my legs, actually, right? Yes, but it's from here up. No, it's not moving my leg.
Look down.
So this, like I said initially now, do you know that somebody created this wonderful panel? You can see a couch here. This is the wonderful panel. You understand? Somebody created this. So I want to see the wonderful panel. You understand? Okay, let's go to I told you about the VR chat, where you can there's a lot of things inside the VR chat. Can you see it? Yes. VR chat. Okay, all will be playing to have fun. The boxing. So don't be afraid for the ladies. Don't be afraid. Look at that. Can you see the guy on the floor? Can you see the man on the floor? Okay, you are about to fight that man. Hello? Fight. Nobody is coming to save you. Let's try. Right? Oh, that's what I do. Oh yeah, swing your hand like I told you. Go close to the guy. Don't walk. Swing your hand and go there. Okay, don't worry. Oh, yeah, you see what the guy is doing? Do the same thing and jam his hand.
I better call you back. I don't find you.
Do the same thing and jam his hand. Jam his hand. Touch the hand now.
Get out of the shade.